got it twisted, we don't care about feelings. This shit about business.
All I see is commas, 20, 50, 100, racing to the money.
Yo, what up? It's Sdot.
And Holly.
And we back with another video, man. Today we came to talk to y'all about the Herbo and ARI situation. If you haven't heard, Herbo is currently locked up for simple battery.
Simple battery, y'all. So, allegedly, the situation went down. ARI had posted something on her Insta story or Insta Snap, whatever. She said he kicked my door down to get in my house because I wouldn't let him in. Beat the fuck out of me in front of my son. Then he took my son outside to his friends and had them drive off with my son. He had all my knives in my house, broke my phone and locked me inside and beat the fuck out of me again. Choked me, punched me in my face and all over my body. Dragged me outside on the concrete by my hair after his friends drove off with my son. Took me in the house and continued beating me. He wrecked my whole house, broke all type of shit. I have a black eye, my body scraped up from being dragged outside, bruises and cuts all over my body. Please don't speak on no old relationship play fight, because this ain't that. So, yeah.
That don't sound like the humble beast, man. That don't
Get him
sound
up out
like
of here.
her, man. You feel me?
I don't know. I just don't know. This do sound a little fishy. You never know. People can snap, but I'm just thinking about they personality types from what I've seen in the media. It's like Herbo do seem like a real cool, calm, collective person. Like he will turn up, but you know. And ARI, it just kind of seemed like ARI wouldn't even let all that happen, you know. Like it seemed like ARI would have been fighting him if anything. He would have been the one with the black eye, you know.
Right.
But you know, I don't know.
Why somebody on the internet was like he finally caught the beat.
Oh, y'all wrong. Y'all so wrong for that. Y'all wrong.
Hey, but I don't think that Herb did that shit, man. For one, Herb he not even like strong. He's strong probably, you feel me? But she big as hell. He ain't finna be dragging her by her hair and all that, you feel me?
On the concrete,
right,
yeah.
And she not finna be letting him do that.
I don't think she gonna be letting him do that. It's like, not to say, like, if all of this occurred the way it occurred, I ain't gonna lie, I do feel for her because that domestic violence shit is not cool, and it's not, especially if it happened in front of their son, that's a no-no, you know what I'm saying? But I just do feel like ARI is built up like a stallion, like body like, boom, you feel me? It's like the ass by itself weigh about a ton. So it's like, how he gonna be dragging her, you know?
Right, yeah. I can't see that. I can't see that at all. And then he kicked down the door and locked you in there. It's like how
he got a key? How
he kicked down the door and then lock you in there? I don't get that. If you kick down the door is down. There's no way to lock you in.
Right.
And then he broke
Even if he didn't not kick the door down, how did he lock you in? How do you, it's like, do the doors lock from the outside, like, and then a person can't get in, maybe? I don't know. This a fishy one. However, the second part of the story, y'all, is some tea that already came out like a little while ago. So, basically, the theory is that all of this happened is because Herbo basically found out that ARI was pregnant by GERVONTA.
For real this time.
For real this time. But I thought it was for real when he was on live and he was on the phone with her, because she didn't even know she was on live, and she was like, you better not have me on live, or something like to that extent that she said.
It didn't seem like it was real.
It did seem like it was for play,
because it was like he was just like talking to his friends and trying to prove some shit or something, like, yeah, you pregnant, ain't you?
And she was like, yes, I'm pregnant.
It's like that was.
And then he was like, tell him again, I think. And then she was like, GERVONTA, you better not have me on live, or some shit like that to that extent. But yeah, the sources are saying she pregnant, about 14 weeks pregnant.
That's a lot of weeks.
Yeah, that's a lot of weeks. That's damn near 5 months in a minute. You know, 6 more weeks. They gonna be finding out what the baby is.
Man, and it's GERVONTA, baby.
Supposedly. Allegedly, yes, it's GERVONTA's baby.
Dang, that's just crazy though. I kind of can't see it. I don't know.
You can't see what?
I can't see her doing that because he found out that she was pregnant too.
But you, right, because it's like
he damn that still would just go smoke a beezy and be like, all right, I'm gone. You feel me?
And I feel like it's like, what, I mean, okay, like that's the reason behind it, but like, is she like pregnant, you know? Like, I mean, even if she is pregnant, what does that mean for her?
I guess it kind of like, damn, bro, you let another nigga like.
Hit that raw.
Right, busting your BM, you hear me?
He not with her though. He with a whole nother girl.
That don't mean shit. It's like, he like, damn, you a clown.
I know a lot of people gonna be judging her right now, saying like, oh, you know, she got pregnant so early. Cause I seen that one comment. They was like, what was a comment under one of the blogs was like, oh, her son just turned 1 and she's already pregnant. And it's like, you know, people do whatever they do. You know, I ain't the type to judge somebody by their lifestyle or whatever they do. You got the bread to take care of your kids by all means, you know? Yeah. It's like, yeah, of course, people feel some type of way about the relationship thing and stuff like that, but this is a fishy one right here for me.
I don't know. I could have seen that happening with her and GERVONTA or something, like getting into it to that extent, but not her and her, because they done got into it so many times, and you feel me?
Right.
She ain't never called the boys on them or did no shit like that. You feel me? Because even just at Yoshan party, they was play fighting, throwing cake in each other's face, and then she was beating his ass outside of the place.
Playing, right.
So it was like, I don't know, that's weird to me that she would call the boys on him.
And I kind of feel like he haven't been seeing that footage of that coming out to even have that in his head, you know?
Right.
It's like, and if anything, I feel like they on the level where he could have just asked her like, oh yeah, word on the street, you pregnant, what's up?
But I guess she instantly got on the internet and was like, no, I ain't pregnant, so cut that, you feel me? She was telling people to stop saying that, and she said she wasn't pregnant.
I don't remember saying that. I don't think.
Yeah, she was responding to people. She was like, they was like, oh, you some. They was like, oh, you pregnant, or something. I don't even know. I ain't even gonna get into it. I don't know what was said exactly, but I know that she just responded to the comment.
She was debunking the rumors,
right, and saying that she wasn't pregnant.
I don't know. It's so weird. It is weird. It's like, I feel like, then he been noticed or, you know. Yeah, I just don't know. Like, I feel like a part of me feel like this is really sad if this happened, especially the fact that she's pregnant, because if she's pregnant and her eyes blacked and she was dragged and beaten and stuff, that means so much more, you know? Right.
And why was it only a simple battery if she's pregnant? Like, you know, that's... They're not tempted, you feel me?
Unless they don't know that she's pregnant. Maybe she didn't tell them that she was pregnant. It's like that maybe that was just the whole thing. I feel like the reason that the police got involved was because of the friends
that drove
off with the child. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's like they did get in the middle of that. But it's like, would you get in the middle of that? If your homies was like, here man, take my son, drive off.
Yeah. It's like they told
I guess in the sense it's like he protect you. What they told you to drive off, but it's still like it's putting you in the middle of something. Cause she could have called and said they kidnapped my kid, and then you finna go to jail for kidnapping that kid, all because your man just told you to drive off with his son, and it's her word against yours, and you already know how that go.
Nah, see,
it's like his friends shouldn't have got in the middle of that.
No, they should, because the son didn't need to be there to see that if something went down. You feel
That's
me?
true, but I feel like that really angered her, and that's why she had called the police, and the police got involved, because it's like, what is you giving my son to them for, and what is you just taking my son for? After, you know, it's like, because even, you know, like how you saying, like in the past they probably got into stuff, but it was probably never to this extent. And when a child is involved, it's way more serious to a whole nother level. You're not finna just be running off with my child, you know?
Right, so why wasn't kidnapping on that too?
I don't know. It's like, I'm not sure. I don't know. That's kind of what I was thinking too, if it was like to that extent. But it's also being investigated more, because kind of like from what I was looking at.
They can't always add charges and shit.
Right. From what I was looking at, like with it being simple battery, I feel like they were saying it starts off with that, and then it's furthermore investigated, and then those other charges could come after.
Okay.
But I could be wrong, but that's kind of what I like summed up from what I was reading.
That shit wild, man. Free Herbo, man. You feel me? You need the humble beast out here. You feel me?
And y'all, man, just uplift Ari in this time that she's going through right now, especially if she's pregnant. Like, that's not, you know. But if that didn't really go down like that, I just kind of uplift both of them. You know, I don't want them to go through this. If they got a kid together, they kid don't need this type of, you know. Yeah. It's like he in the media too, so it's just kind of messed up that it even made it to the media. And like as far as him with his money and stuff too, and her money, you know. Yeah. Of course, it's not going to affect her like it's going to affect him, because
her allegedly lose all the endorsements and shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
Everything.
It's like Polar her, Polar Art, Polar baby. Cause he the main factor in that.
And he don't even know what's going on.
Right, he's so little, you know. And even if he did know what was going on, I know he wouldn't want them to be going through this too. So, yeah, keep your hands to yourself. Period. Okay.
Be a good little elf. You feel?
Somebody be a good little elf. I just don't understand what would make him so mad about the pregnancy thing. It means that if he did do all this and he was upset about the pregnancy thing,
maybe he really loved her then.
So why was he with that other girl?
Because she didn't want to be with him no more, I guess.
No.
They both were saying the relationship was toxic.
They was. But I feel like, you know, coming from me, like from a standpoint, I would still want to be with you. Like, especially if they just had a child. It seemed like they was going through some things. And maybe her was like over it first or something. I don't know. Because Herb started dating before her. And remember the story about Shorty mama calling her and all this other extra shit. That mean that he was messing with her before Ari even got into her little thing with GERVONTA.
Oh, yeah, that's
so.
Yikes.
What y'all think?
Let us know how y'all feel about it, man. Drop it down in the comment box below.
This hurt. Did you do this?
Yeah. Gang shit, none of that lame shit, you feel me? Get in the comment section down below, you feel me? Follow us on social media.
Holly X Sdot.
We out.
Bitches got it twisted, we don't care about feelings, this shit about business.
All I see is commas, 20, 50, 100, racing to the money.